This is SchlockFest.
Welcome to June.
Yes, June. I'm Ray McGuff.
And I'm John Paul Mantilla. And guess what? This is the viewer choice episode.
It is. And the viewers have chosen, they have picked, drumroll, Commando Ninja.
Commando Ninja.
Commando Ninja.
Actually, it was a tie.
Oh, was it?
It was a tie. My boyfriend's back in this.
Oh.
So for the future, we may do my boyfriend's back just for that special viewer, Wendy, who asked for my boyfriend's back.
All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Yes. To drive you nuts.
So, Commando Ninja is a 2018 English language French martial arts action comedy film written and directed by Benjamin Combs.
Benjamin Combs.
That's right. It pays homage to 1980s action films such as Commando, The Terminator, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Predator, and American Ninja. All movies I like. The film stars Eric Carlisi.
Yeah, go for it.
Philippe Alliar.
Yeah.
Stephanie Asensio. Oliver Dorbromel. Annabelle Rincent.
These sound like American names.
And Charlotte Poncion. The film was crowdfunded through Kickstarter in February of 2018 to March of 2018. Pledges reached $31,953.
See, you too can make a movie, children.
Wow. Its original goal was only $15,000.
Yeah, so there you go.
It was originally planned to run for 45 minutes. Combs expanded the running time to 68 minutes and released the film on YouTube as of December 21st, 2018 as a little gift to Jesus.
So guess what, children? If you want to see this wonderful movie, you can. It's on the YouTube.
It's on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
Well, let me get into the plot. I'm not going to read this whole thing.
Yeah, just go jump around.
I was going to say, during the Vietnam War, a Green Beret, Leroy Hopkins loses his right arm, and he's betrayed by Colonel Yen, and then somehow he gets to Canada.
It's the plot of every 80s action movie.
And basically, he's got to escape.
Yeah.
He gets he's being chased by the Red Ninja. So that's that. Fun fact. You want to read this? Or you want me to?
No, I'll let you go ahead.
Fun fact. Benjamin Combs is a French filmmaker who spent over a decade directing video game trailers and independent short films.
Yeah.
In 2016, he wrote the script for Commando Ninja and, began the crowdfunding.
Yeah. So you too, children, can make your own movies now. That's what this is saying.
Yeah.
So this wonderfully American-made movie that's not American.
So it's about a Vietnam War vet who's being chased by a ninja, and there's other things going on.
All right. So this sounds schlocky and fun.
Sounds schlocktastic. Well, we're going to dive into this puppy.
There's Emmett, everyone.
Yeah, say hi to Emmett.
He likes to lick.
He's licking John Paul's leg like a weirdo. All right, here we go. Starting the film.
When a secret ninja organization rises,
on time as promised.
He is the only soldier. The only American.
Freeze, motherfucker, FBI!
Who is capable of taking them down. "50% Commando, 50% Ninja, 100% America." Eric Carlisi is the Commando Ninja.
I got good news and bad news, John.
Good news first.
They murdered your ex-wife.
No more alimony.
And they took your kid.
They murdered his ex-wife.
Ja, pepperoni, man.
I didn't order any pizza.
With extra 9mm.
They trapped his men.
Hey guys, I got a good one. You want to hear it? What do you say to a black man in a uniform?
And now, they talk the only thing.
If you want your kid back, John, then you better cooperate, right?
He would go back to the future for. No man. No punk.
Hey, punks!
No time. No ninja can stop him. Because only a Commando Ninja can kill her. Commando Ninja.
Wow. And
We're
we're
back.
back. Just watched Commando Ninja.
Yeah.
Right off the presses, first thoughts.
You loved it.
I fucking loved this movie. Thank you, Facebook poll. This was phenomenal. I enjoyed every minute of this movie. My God.
Which means my job was not done right.
Yeah, that's right. You failed on this one,
I
buddy.
failed miserably.
Hardcore. Yeah. From the opening to the very end, I was enthralled. I mean,
Singing along to Commando Ninja.
yeah.
So,
Had to take a drink of water there.
give a little recap of what you saw.
Okay, so movie opens Vietnam, right?
1965.
1968?
No, it's five
Okay,
first.
all right. So Vietnam, group of your classic grizzled Vietnam, we're not vets yet.
Commandos.
Commandos in the jungle, hillbilly guys telling jokes. Tells a black guy joke, and the black guy responds with, "You just jealous of my big black dick."
Dick. Yep.
Made me laugh right off the bat. As they're going along, they're like in a they're in a what was it
Swamp
called?
marsh.
Swamp, like a marsh.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they hear some rustling in the trees. Very Predator
Mm-hmm.
moment. And what comes out? Group of ninjas.
Group of ninjas.
Led by the red masked ninja. Just crazy shit. Guy gets his arm cut off. Who I kept referring to as the hillbilly.
Hillbilly.
They get scattered. You know, people are running. They get scattered in the jungle. Cut to 1980s.
1986.
Okay.
To be exact.
86. You get an 80s intro montage like you would in like Lethal Weapon or
Yes.
Fletch, right?
Or Die Hard.
Die Hard. Beaches, women, zooming in on this chick doing 80s calisthenics,
They called it jazzercise.
jazzercising.
Putting on Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, she was putting on an Arnold Schwarzenegger video. Her daughter's in the other room playing Nintendo.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal opening. Made me laugh. Had zooming in on the chicks, you know, like the 80s. It was great montage. Cut to, she's done jazzercising.
A knock at the door.
Knock at the door. Pizza delivery. She didn't order a pizza. How do you order? When you order or when you get a knock at the door, how do you open the door?
You first say, "Who is it?"
That's right. And then you peel off all of your clothing
Yes.
and you wrap a towel around yourself.
Of course. That's exactly what I do. In case it's,
That's
some sexy person
yeah. That's what the chick did.
at the door.
She opens a door piece, and there's clearly not a pizza delivery guy because he's got the box open, holding and showing her pizza.
Pepperoni.
He's like, pepperoni. She's like, I didn't order no pizza. And he kicks the door in and shoots her.
T2 or T1 style.
Very T1 style. Are you Sarakana?
That's right.
Dead ski. Cut to ninjas coming in to clear the rest of the house. Back to the daughter. very Home Alone at this point.
She becomes Kevin McAllister.
She looks down. First, she gets notified by this like light that there's somebody in the house, which doesn't make any sense because her mom was in the house. How do you differentiate? You know what I mean? So anyway, so the light. So she looks down the stairwell. She sees a ninja coming up the stairwell. She rigs a shotgun on a chair with a rope. Crazy.
Yeah.
Guy opens the door, blows his fucking head off. Right?
Yeah.
Back down the stairs.
But wait, before we go on. So, to keep with the motif, she has Ninja Turtle toys.
Yeah.
A bunch of cool 80s stuff, and then an amazing poster of the Predator.
Right, yeah, the Predator.
Which came out in 1987.
Right, you were saying that.
This movie, at this time, took place in 1986.
Right, so a little continuity error.
A little fun continuity error.
I mean, it's not like... We'll get to why that's not going to matter at all.
That's right.
But a little continuity error. So she shotguns the guy. Very Terminator 2, you know. The other ninjas come upstairs. She tricks one, hides.
And then gets out.
Then she gets hides and then stabs him in the back with sais.
Yes, that's what those are. Are they katana?
No, they're sais.
They're sais. Okay.
Yeah. And what Raphael uses.
Yes.
Ninja Turtle. Little Ninja Turtle reference.
There you go, kids.
So then the Terminator guy, Terminator pizza delivery guy.
That's right.
He comes in the house and he's clearly he's got the Terminator visor thing, you know,
yes.
where it's zooming in and.
But he's wearing jean shorts. Don't forget.
Yeah,
jean cut off shorts.
Combat boots. But it's like he's looking for the girl. Gets to the window. She's climbed out the window using old style tie your blankets together rope.
That's right, because that works.
It does work.
In the 80s, it works.
It will hold 100-pound person, apparently.
Is what they say.
She gets down to the garage. She grabs a wrench, a big monkey wrench off of the garage. The wall hides. He comes in, very Terminator 2, uses the mom's voice. Where are you at, honey? It's dinner time. She comes around the corner. Mom, are you there? And it's him, and she hits him in the nards with the wrench, but doesn't do anything to him.
Because Wolfman has no nards.
Yeah, Wolfman's got no nards. Mm-hmm. He grabs her up, cut to the mountains. Canada. And we get our first Commando reference.
And we get also our hero.
Yes.
John,
who looks like... he kind of looks like Jason Momoa's little brother, Ricky Momoa. I was calling him Ricky Momoa the whole movie. So, now we've got, he's chopping wood. He's fucking working on his house. The hillbilly guy shows up. He's got a robot arm.
With the power glove.
Yeah, with the power glove from the Nintendo Power Glove. Not a joke. He really has a Nintendo Power Glove on. The robot arm guy, hillbilly guy says, listen, I got some good news and some bad news. He's like, well, hit me with the good news. He's like, your ex-wife's dead.
Good. No more alimony.
No more alimony. Made me laugh. Bad news is they've got your daughter.
No.
Then we get a montage, cut back to what happened after our hero, who was in the group that got attacked.
Yes.
And the one-armed guy, how they all split up. It follows the one-armed guy, how he got out of the jungle. My favorite part was, and I even turned to John Paul, because he says, it's when they let the raptors loose.
Those commie raptors.
Commie raptors. And I was like, what?
And I said, yes, he said raptors.
He said raptors. Cut to, that's right, the guy's being hunted through the jungle. Raptors.
3 raptors.
3 raptors. And they actually look pretty good.
I mean, it was a rubber suit.
They were rubber suits, but they were practical effects. They looked pretty good. He's getting chased by raptors. The guy, Polak, shows up, shoots the raptors.
Kowalski is
Kowalski. His name. He calls him, he goes, you're a pretty good guy for a Polak.
Yeah.
But he draws the raptors in, lets our buddy, the one-armed guy, escape, and the raptors seemingly eat the Polak. Cut back to Commando, right? He's like, tell me everything about what happened. I want to know, and I'm going to get my daughter back. Then the movie kind of does like a very Tarantino, Rodriguez grindhouse thing, where it just skips like probably what would have been a half an hour of the movie.
Right. Because again, this movie is only an hour and 8 minutes if you watch it with the credits from start to finish.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
So now we've got our one-armed guy has infiltrated the bad guys, portraying to be an arms dealer in a motorcycle gang.
Kind of like the movie Stone Cold.
Yes, like Stone Cold. Or Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man.
Yes.
So anyways, he gets the bad guy, lures him into this alley, sells him with some guns, but then he says the best joke I've ever heard. Because the guy is
Tell him the joke.
Clearly Israeli. And he goes, "You know why your people were wandering the desert for so long?" And the guy's like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because somebody dropped a quarter." I mean, I was dying laughing. I mean, it's a terrible joke, but it's
racism at its finest.
Yeah, clearly hillbilly. The ninjas show up. The biker guy had work with the FBI. The FBI shows up. Next thing you know, there's this giant war in the alleyway with laser guns.
It was very reminiscent of Predator 2.
Yeah.
The scene when they're all being merged with cops and all this stuff, and then the Predators just go around and start murdering people.
Yeah, I will give you that. Totally very Predator 2.
There was a lot of homages in this movie.
Yeah, I have a bunch of them written down, but there's some I even missed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very much like that when the Predator's killing all the bad guys in Predator 2.
Yeah.
The opening, basically. So that happens. Then the reveal comes that one of the ninjas that infiltrated is John Ricky Momoa.
What? Ricky Momoa?
He's like, "Tell me where my daughter is, you son of a bitch." He's laughing. Ha ha ha. Red Ninja shows up.
And Red Ninja just devours people.
Yeah.
And then our villain gets away on a helicopter that looks like a toy.
Yeah.
It was literally a toy just flying away.
Yeah. He grabs the daughter, says it. Well, the daughter is gone, and that's that. So then it cuts to our hero landing in an airfield and being watched by a very Pablo Escobar looking motherfucker.
I would say he's the Spanish Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
They land in Cuba. But it's not Cuba because they call it something else.
Yeah, there's a whole montage where it's clearly Cuba.
Yeah.
He lands there. This guy, they just great rotary phone gag where the guy's watching him walk and he's calling. And it's like, if you don't know what a rotary phone is,
look it up.
Pause for a moment, get your phone out, Google rotary phone. You literally had to dial each number independently through this rotation.
So like 911 would be a bitch. Yeah. 9.
But the gag goes on for a while.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. So he gets the bad guy, who's the Iranian guy. You see him on the line. He's clearly doing a maniacal
laugh.
Lair. There's naked chicks laying by the pool. He's got a phone that comes to him very much like...
Yes, but we know what kind of phone it is?
Garfield.
It was a Garfield phone.
When he answers the phone, Garfield's eyes open. It was so funny.
And when he hangs up, the eyes go down. It's a real phone, kids. Yeah, look it up. You can get it on eBay.
So that's that. Basically the gist. The Pablo Escobar guy is like, the American, he is here.
He is here.
The bad guy's like, good, send him my way. Then it cuts to our boy John he's getting ready. He's getting ape shit ready. He's very much Commando Rambo-ing it up.
It's the montage of getting the sword on, getting the blade, getting your gun and your bullets. I mean, it was 80s goodness.
Yeah. Then he attacks the compound exactly like Commando. The movie Commando. If you've never seen Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
it's a great movie.
It's one of the best movies to come out of the 80s. Ray Don Chong.
Yeah.
Ray Don Chong. If you don't know who that is,
look it up.
Google that too. Ray Don Chong. But he fucking murders tons of people.
And he murders them in such a cool way.
Yeah, he does.
Like one guy literally he sticks the barrel of the gun in the guy's head.
Yeah.
And then decides to then, after the guy's dead,
Yeah.
just for good measure, get the grenade launcher portion of the gun
Yeah.
and explode his body.
He sticks the gun another time in the guy's eye, shoots through the guy's eye, pulls the eye out, and then answers the guy's walkie-talkie and says, "I'm keeping an eye on you." Oh my god!
I mean, it was great fun murder.
So he Rambo's through these. Well, Commandos through these guys.
Or Rambo. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, either way, gets to the rooftop. The daughter is being held on the rooftop. Kowalski's there. We're Robot Kowalski.
Robot Kowalski.
He says, the bad guy gives an exposition that he started the Robot Ninja program, and blase. Next thing you know, Kowalski's got half a brain, and he's a robot. The Raptors didn't need all of him. He's been using him since the 80s, or early 80s, as an experiment. They get up to the rooftop, like I said, they're all talking. A helicopter that's clearly a toy shows up. The daughter, he says, "I'll take good care of your daughter." She takes a fucking grenade off the belt of the ninja, the robot guy, and drops it in his pants, and as he's flying off, he explodes, and she goes, "I can take care of myself, motherfucker." Or you creepy bastard.
That's why, because she's like 8 years old, so it's all cool.
So then we get a fight with Kowalski and our hero, Ricky Momoa.
John.
Kowalski realizes at some point that he's lost the battle, and so he grabs the girl and time travels away.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Well, he disappears.
He disappears. You don't know if he...
To me, I immediately knew time travel.
Well, I mean, don't get ahead
That's
of
how
yourself.
I would write it. That's how I
Don't
knew
get
it.
ahead of yourself there.
Disappears.
He disappears, yes.
Then it cuts back to Vietnam again.
And you're like, what happened?
Right, and it's showing how our hero was captured by this sadistic general.
In Cambodia. 3
Cambodia.
years after Nam,
Yeah.
so it's like 68.
He's getting beat the shit out of, like Rambo style. Then he starts mimicking, very much Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Mimicking from his cage, the guy's ninja moves as he's practicing them each day. So the guy lets him out of the cage, he trains him.
Yeah.
He becomes
his Miyagi.
This very, I wrote it down here, very Miyagi, Kill Bill Volume 2 kind of thing,
But mainly Miyagi.
Also kickboxer in there, because
there was some kickboxer.
Stretching his legs out so he can kick
there
higher.
was some definitely good kickboxer scenes.
Yeah, so Jason Momoa Light is what I'm calling him now.
Ricky.
He's the best trained ninja, and the guy tells him, "There can only be one ninja. I'm going to let you go. I trained another. Someday you'll have to face that ninja. There can only be one."
There can be only one.
Like Highlander.
Ooh, another homage.
Reference.
This is the homage central movie.
Then I have to tell you, the sensei dies in the best way I've seen in one of these movies.
Tell us how the sensei dies.
As Jason Momoa Light's running off, a clearly stock footage from Vietnam napalm bomb comes in and blows up the entire forest. He's dead.
He's dead.
Jason Momoa Light, Jason Momoa Light goes, "No!" and falls down like Platoon.
It was a straight up Platoon reference.
Platoon. Yep. And then it cuts back. Now the red ninja's on the rooftop.
Oh shit! What's gonna happen now?
Oh shit! And but by the way, I just want to side note: the training montage was like 20 minutes.
It was at least.
It was the
20
bulk
minutes.
of the fucking movie, man.
It was, but you need it.
I guess
because you got to learn about Earth, wind,
right? Yeah, he takes
fire,
Earth, wind, fire, time.
Time
was the most important part of that.
Oh.
Training. So
time. Okay.
But anyways, I just wanted to point out that it was very long. Like most training montages are quick. That's why you call it a montage.
Right. And most of this movie, they decide, instead of like giving you setting up things, they fast forward through that shit.
Yeah.
This scene is, let's give you the full story of the training of Mr. Miyagi. Fat Miyagi is what I call it.
Fat Miyagi. He was a portly fella. Portly.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I'm fat too.
So back on the rooftop, red ninjas fighting him. And it is a epic showdown. I mean, it goes on for another 10 minutes.
At least.
And they're doing kick flips and fucking cutting each other. And then the ninja disappears.
And you're like, oh shit, what's
You're
going to
like,
happen?
oh shit. And then it cuts back to the training. The old Miyagi guy had taught our hero to fall to his knees at one point and catch behind his head the sword by just willing it to happen. Will it, Riggs? Will it, Riggs?
Will it, Riggs?
Catch the sword. So our hero gets cut. He falls down. The red ninja comes behind him. He's still invisible. Bringing the sword down. Old dude catches it, turns it around, stabby stabs.
Right there.
Boom. Red ninja.
Dead.
Dying. Bleeding out.
Oh no.
Red ninja is now visible because apparently when you're dying, the visibility cloak stops working.
Yeah.
He goes to cut the red ninja's head off. We get our reveal.
Oh shit.
Spoiler alert. If nobody wants to know this, stop listening right now because this is a huge spoiler.
It's a ginormous.
I'll give you a second.
One.
Spoiler. Reveal who the red ninja is.
Oh shit, who is it?
Oh shit, it's his wife.
What?
It's his
But she
wife.
died!
But she died.
We saw her die at the beginning of this movie.
He goes, how the fuck can it be you? You died at the beginning of the movie. And she goes, that was actually time travel. That was a alternate universe version of me.
I have this power glove.
I have this power glove, and it's the Nintendo Power Glove. Again.
Kids,
and it
Google that if you don't know what that is.
It goes into the future and past. And I have been training. I went to the past and trained with the ninja. And I became a ninja. And I went to the future and seen the future. And
that's where our daughter
is. She's in the future. And
what year in the future?
1998.
1998!
Way in 1998.
Bing, 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 bing.
So our hero now has a dilemma because she's begging for her life. And she goes, things could be the way they were. And he immediately cuts her head off because...
That's his ex-wife.
Side note, it's his ex-wife. And he actually laughed when the hillbilly guy brought the news that she died.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't give a shit about this girl.
He didn't like her at all. He had a very bad
But
name.
she did manage to put him through time in the future before death.
Well, yeah, she punched in before, like, here's where her daughter is, and he cut her head off. So he takes the power glove and goes into the future. Now we're in the future. 1998. It's a wasteland that looks much like a rock quarry.
Yeah.
Probably a French rock quarry.
Maybe.
That nobody was at on a Sunday.
Probably.
Our hero comes upon bones that are very Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome dressed.
Yeah.
Spikes on the
and
shoulder pads.
Yeah, football shoulder pad.
He puts them on, grabs the machete that's in the bones, walks down to, your normal group of troglodyte guys.
Throwing the ball around, or what you think is a ball. It's really a head.
It's really a head. He goes, have you seen this girl? And it's a picture of his daughter. And they go, oh. They start patting their weens and stuff. And he goes, you sick bastards. And he just starts murdering them. Kills the first guy. Then all of a sudden, an arrow comes out of nowhere and blasts the other dude. Our fat sideshow guy, he's got like a hubcap as a shield, and it hits. And he takes the sword and cuts it down.
He did a funky dance with it.
Then all of a sudden, this girl runs down and shoots him. Or she comes off of the roof, or this. It's like I guess like a bridge.
I guess. I mean, sure.
It looked like a castle, maybe. I don't know, but shoots him. So now our hero's stunned because he's watching this girl walk up. She's in her 20s, and we get the back part of her, and she's got an ass for days. And it zooms up, and it's an older version of the daughter.
Well, she first says, "Daddy!"
She goes, "Daddy, I've missed you." And they hug. And he's like, my God, it was only 10 minutes. How could this be? You're like 20 years old. And then all of a sudden, the crazy spoiler part 2 happens.
Pig monster comes.
Apparently in 1998, everybody's mutated, or half the population's mutated into pig monsters. The pig monster knocks him down. He knocks his daughter out of the way. He's about to get cleaved in two. And what happens? A minigun goes off. Blasting the top half of the pig monster off. Zooms into it's Kowalski. And he goes, Kowalski, you motherfucker, you. And the daughter's like, no, I reprogrammed him. He's on our side now. Terminator 2 style.
Terminator 2 style, that's right.
He's like, good to see you again, Kowalski. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And then out of nowhere, you hear a car in the distance.
We think that the movie's over, but no. Out of nowhere, a car time travels into the picture. It's a Trans Am.
Because every 80s movie has to have a Trans Am.
Does some fucking donuts, stops on abruptly on the dime. The camera pans in onto the dashboard. What do we see?
We see a robot hand.
No, well, we see a robot hand, but we also see the almanac from Back to the Future
that's
2.
Right. Another
And
homage.
The robot hand belongs to none other than our hillbilly friend from the beginning. That tells jokes. Trans Am hillbilly. He's back. He gets out. He makes a inappropriate joke.
That's right.
And the older daughter goes, Uncle, whatever his name is. And the camera pans out, and it cut to 80s music.
Yep.
And this was a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen. John Paul really fucked up on this.
I failed.
Because I loved this movie.
I failed.
I cannot recommend it higher. Stop what you're doing now.
It's free.
It's free on YouTube. And spend an hour and 8 minutes in pure bliss with this movie. I can't wait to go home and watch it again.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's going to be on rotation at the work.
Shout out to my wife's cousin Mark, because
he
said, hey, this would be a good one for you guys.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
Boy, and I can't tell you, I mean, I just loved it. I loved it.
I know, I failed.
Yeah.
I failed. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. I'm going to make this up next month. And you know how I'm making it up this next month?
How?
Well, like I do anyway to torture you with. Next month's a musical. That's right, boys and girls. Next month is another fun musical. We'll probably have a special guest.
It's Christmas in July, right?
It is Christmas in July. It's also my birthday month, children.
Yeah.
So buy my t-shirt. Buy my t-shirt. We have t-shirts.
We do. We have t-shirts on sale through Facebook.
Through Facebook, T Republic.
T Republic.
Just look up SchlockFest.
SchlockFest. Get a t-shirt. I haven't even bought one yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah, well, no.
I keep forgetting.
But so next month.
What?
It is Christmas in July, and it is a musical.
Ugh.
We are going to see Anna and the Apocalypse.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a fairly new movie. You guys can look for it.
I want to change the format and just watch things that I enjoy.
No. The whole format is to drive you back.
Because I liked this. I can't wait for Commando Ninja 2.
That's the thing. Yes, it does end on us feeling like we might get another one.
Yeah, I hope
so. Will Randy, if there is a crowdfund for Commando Ninja 2, will Randy
I'm telling
give
you
him
right
5
now,
cents?
Here and now.
You'll give him 5 cents.
No, I will give $10 American.
$10 American.
I will donate $10 American.
Holy shit.
So,
Commando
Ninja 2.
Because it failed to drive you batty, I'm going to give him a nickel. And I'm going to give him 5 American nickels.
Actually, you have to match mine because you failed.
Because I failed. Okay. So $10 American.
So we are pledging as a unit $20 American.
If there is such a thing for Commando Ninja.
If there's so if you find it,
let us know.
Let us know. Put us in the comments. If you have a terrible film that you've watched recently and you want to tell us about it, drop
let us know.
Comments.
Yeah. We will tell you this.
Yeah.
And I was kind of nervous, because I thought you might like this, because we did talk about another similar movie to this.
Kung Fury.
Which
I actually do love.
And if you guys want more 80s nostalgia,
yes,
that's there too. That has a Tyrannosaurus cop.
Yes. I think this would be a great night for you folks.
Yeah. Because one's like...
Sheaf up. Yeah. You know what that means, kids.
There you go.
Sheaf it up. Sit down. Watch Commando Ninja. Because it's new.
And then follow it up
follow it up with Kung Fury on Netflix, right?
On Netflix. Or YouTube. So, yeah.
But Kung Fury would be a perfect companion.
Because Kung Fury is like 40 minutes. So, essentially, like a 2-hour evening you have for free.
The key here. Chief it up.
If you want.
I am advocating chiefing.
If you wish.
Have your grandma over. Chief her up.
Chief her
Get it chiefed up. Chief it up.
Or your mother-in-law.
Or your mother-in-law.
Or your mother.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
Mother, father, brother, sister.
and pretty much anybody that you enjoy their company, chief them up.
And watch Commando
And
Ninja.
watch Commando Ninja.
And Kang Fury.
And Kung Fury.
Kung Fury.
Kung Fury.
This was a fail for me.
This was an epic fail for you.
An epic fail. But this is
boy, I've had a great time.
He's had a great time.
I had a free pot roast.
Yeah, I made him dinner, children.
Yeah, and I got to watch this amazing movie.
Well, for Jean-Paul Mantia here at SchlockFest, I want to say thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening and watching. Stay tuned. Check out Facebook and our SchlockFest page for any other content.
Yeah.
Check out all of our podcasts on Podbean and our Zombie Takeover TV page.
And Spotify.
And iTunes and whatever else.
Whatever you're listening
But
to.
check out our Zombie Takeover stuff. Support local artists.
That's right.
I've been Ray McGuff.
And Jean-Paul Mantia.
Thank you for watching and stay tuned.